Historic, yes, but sinking financially. Now, one of the last cable-driven ferries in the country is about to get a $1 million makeover with your tax dollars. The Fredericktown Ferry is a costly operation that really continues to lose money.
And tonight, Target 11 investigator Rick Earl is asking, is this why we're broke?
Yeah, Peggy, David, your tax dollars are keeping the ferry afloat. Critics say it's now time to close it for good and use that money for other more pressing projects. But others say it's a part of history that also provides an important service. The ferry has carried cars and people across the Mon River from Fredericktown to LaBelle for decades. But rising costs have taken a toll.
When they say you're operating in the black, we're not. We're dark maroon.
Fayette and Washington County split the cost. Only 90 cars a day use the ferry, and the $2 fare doesn't come close to covering operating costs. In fact, after fares are deducted, the counties are still on the hook for $58,000 of your tax dollars in 2010, $89,000 in 2011, and nearly $200,000 last year. Triple the cost in 2 years.
Again, you have factors that come into play. Of course, repair, employment costs have gone up.
And the ferry is now in desperate need of a major overhaul. Target 11 has learned a $1 million federal grant. More of your tax dollars will pay for the upgrade.
If you're operating at a loss and you subsidize that loss, you get more of a loss. And that's what we have going on with the ferry.
90 people a day some might say it's a waste of their tax dollars.
And they have a very good point.
And now that there's another option, a brand new $110 million taxpayer-funded bridge just 4 miles down the river, critics say the ferry has run its course. But riders we spoke with, most work at either the State Correctional Institution in Fayette or Greene County, say the new bridge is just too far.
That's only like 9 miles difference, you know, so no, the ferry says it's like a half hour, 45 minutes.
It's an extreme convenience, and this is historic. It's so historic.
Tax money well spent?
I think so. I think so, and a lot of people that use it would think so.
The Fredericktown ferry boat has been an historical part of that region, but you know, I'm a firm believer the history is made each day, and again, we have to look at what is in the best interest of the taxpayers.
Now, I asked the commissioner about the possibility of raising the fare. He said they did that a few years ago, and another increase at this point would chase more riders away. Meanwhile, a spokesman for Washington County tells Target 11 the ferry is important, and he says they will work to keep it up and running. Rick Earl, Channel 11 News.
We want to hear your ideas about why we're broke. You can email them to us at target11@WPXI.com, and Rick is also on Facebook and Twitter.